Hi everyone. Today I'm going to discuss today's contest. I'm seeing you all after a long time because I was busy in my interviews and I actually got some of the companies. I will definitely share my experience in future videos. So let's discuss first question. Remove digit from number of maximum result. So what we are looking for, we have an example number and we have digit, right? So what we want to do, we want to remove exactly one occurrence of this digit from this number, right? So for example, we have 1 2 3 and we want to remove exactly one occurrence of 3. So if we will remove this is the only option, we will get 1 2, which we have to return, right? What we can do here in 1 2 3 1, we have to remove the exactly one occurrence of digit, right? So digit is 1. What are the choices we have? This is one choice and this is another choice, right? So these two choices we have. So if we will remove this, what we will get? 2 3 1. But if we will remove this, what we will get? 1 2 3. So in this case, we have to return the bigger one. So 2 3 1 is bigger than 1 2 3, and you will get the answer. So this is the problem. How we are solving this? We have to just do all possible cases. So what in this, remove first one and get 2 3 1, right? Remove this one, get 1 2 3. So these are all possible cases in this particular number, right? And just compare which is bigger and you will get your answer. So I will just show you my code so that you will have a better picture. So this is my code, right? What I'm doing, initializing my max with null, and I'm iterating through all the means over this complete number, right? So okay, I have to remove this. So this is my complete number. I'm iterating over it, uh, right, in this for loop. And whenever there is a number, means a character which is equal to my digit, I'm just creating a string, means removing that number from a string, and after removing whatever is remaining, I'm just storing in s. And if max is null, initialize it, right? If max is not null, compare it. If it is bigger than our max, then update it. So that's all I'm doing in this question, right? Let's jump into the next problem. So in the next problem, we have to find out the maximum consecutive cards to pick up, right? So what that means, we have an array. So I'm directly jumping into the example. So we have an array 3 4 2 3 4 7, right? And what we are doing here, we have to find minimum consecutive card to pick so that we will have at least one number which is duplicate. For example, if we will pick this consecutive cards, right? 3 4 2 3. So this one, this 3 and this 3 is duplicate, right? Our task is done. And what are the other cases where we can pick this also, right? 4 2 3 4, right? These are also consecutive and these are repeated. This is another possibility, right? And one more possibility, you can say, like, there are a lot of possibility. You can pick this as well, you can pick this as well, because these two are consecutive, but you have to find the minimum consecutive, right? So why you will pick this much long if your work is done within this length, right? So you have to find the minimum consecutive cards. So what you can do to solve this problem, you can use the two pointer approach. So what is two pointer approach, right? If you have this particular example, right, you will start your start pointer s and your end pointer e, right, from 0. You will keep on increasing your end pointer till the point you are finding any of the number which is already present in your subarray, right? So for example, and to to find out if number is present in your subarray like faster, what you will do, you will use the hash set, right? Because hash set do the query in o1, correct? If the number is present or not, so you are creating a hash set. And for example, your s is here, e is here, right? You are increasing your e. So first e is there in 3, you will store 3 in your hash set, right? Then you will move your e to this location, is 4. 4 is present in your hash set, no, so you will add 4 in the hash set. Move your e, 2 is present, no, you will add 2 to the hash set. Move 3 is present, yeah, 3 is present. So first check, like, your task is done, right? You got this 3 2 times, so your task is done. So now somewhere you are storing your min length, right? You will initialize it with some very big value, and you will check your e minus s plus 1 is actually greater than or less than min. If it is less than min, update your min. So in this case, you are initializing very big number, and this big number of course is greater than e minus s plus 1. So you will update it, update your value, and it will become 4. Now what you will do, you will do the e plus plus and s plus plus, right? So one important thing you have to do whenever you will find any duplicate, you have to increase your s till the point where you finding the same number, right? So in this point you don't need to move because s and e both are 3. That actually explain you with the help of code. You will understand it great. So first thing, keep on increasing your e. Whenever you find a duplicate, stop. Then start moving your s till the point you are finding the same duplicate, right? In this point you don't have to move because 3 is the duplicate, right? But for example, if 3 is not here, for example, this was the case, right? 4 is here, 3 is here. So you are moving your e till the point you are finding duplicate. You will find here duplicate, right? 3 was there. Then you have to move your s. So when your s will come here, then you can stop and then check if e minus s plus 1 is greater than less than is equal to min. If it is, yeah, it is. So update it to 3, right? So I think you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. If you have any doubt, please ask in the comment section. And then of course, move your pointers to the next value. So this e will go to this, s will go to this, and now again keep on increasing your e again, right? So I will actually explain you with the help of code. Maybe that will be very clear. Let's see. So this is my code, right? So here what I'm doing, I'm actually increasing my end pointer till I am finding the same card number in the hash set, right? This is done. This is first step, which I explained there, right? Like 4 3 2 3 6 7, whatever it is. So you are increasing your e till the pointer you are finding the same number, right? So here you will stop because 3 is repetitive, so stop. Then you will check if end is equal to card dot length, means actually you exhausted your length, then break, you're done, right? You can just cross, like your e is increasing and it crossed its length, so it's done, you can break. Otherwise, move your start pointer till the point you are finding the same card which is duplicate. So 3 is duplicate, so you move your s will come here, yeah, you find the same card which is duplicate, stop. Then check your condition, and then do end plus start plus and keep on doing it. And in the last, you will check if your minimum value is equal to maximum which you assigned initially, then you didn't find any answer, return -1, otherwise your minimum value, right? So this is the solution for this particular problem. Let's jump into the next one. Actually, in this particular problem, I used the brute force kind of approach, right? But if you know some better approach, then we can discuss in the comment section, right? So what is the approach I followed here? So in this particular case, what the question is saying, that we have a array, nums array, right? This one, we have a value k, we have the value p. So what we want to solve? We want to find out all the distinct subarrays which have at most k element divisible by p. So in this particular nums array, how many elements are divisible by p? This one, and this one, right? 3 is not divisible. And now you have to find the distinct subarray which has at most k element, which are divisible by p, right? So all the distinct subarray. So what is the quality of distinct subarray that you have to find first? They should have the different length. First of all, right? They should have the different length. For example, uh, if 2 is there, right? Is one array. You cannot again consider another subarray which is 2, right? This is the only equality of distinct, right? Two subarrays should be distinct. Means those should not be exactly identical. So for example, you cannot even consider this, right? If one subarray is 232, another one cannot be 232. Exactly same should not be there. So you have to find all the distinct. So what we can do here, so what I did, actually I found all the numbers first which are divisible by 2, and I stored here stored those numbers, like I stored in the divisible array, where I said like 2 is divisible, yes, true. 3 is divisible, false, false, true, true. So first I checked what are the numbers who are divisible, right? And then what I did, I actually calculated all the subarrays, and stored in the hash set, right? So what I did in the hash set, I stored the list of integers. So if you know the property of hash set doesn't store doesn't store same value again and again, right? All the values will be distinct. So that's why this property will automatically taken care by hash set, right? If you will store two times, it will only maintain one time, right? So this is a property of hash set, and I used it. So the only work which I have to do is just calculate all the substrings which are satisfying this condition, which has at most k element, right? Which is divisible. This condition only have to check in every substring, right? And then push that substring to the hash set. That's the work I did. So I will just show you my code, how I did it. Let's see. Okay, so what I did, I first calculated which of the numbers are divisible by p. So I stored in div array. Then what I was doing, I was storing in like these list all the substrings, not substrings, sorry, I was using the wrong word, subarrays, all the subarrays in this hash set. And then I looped through I is equal to 0, means two loops are there, right, to calculate all the subarrays. And I'm creating array here, right? And I'm counting how many numbers I already got which are divisible by p, right? So I whenever some number is divisible by p, I increase the count. Actually, there was no need to calculate this div array. You can just do it here, right? That's fine, but I calculated it. If your count is greater than k, means you are finding more numbers which are divisible by k, just stop, don't move. Otherwise add in this hash set, right? So something like this I was doing, 2 3 2 2, something like that. And I is looping from here, and j is from I to last. So j will do come here, then come here, then come here, then come here, then I will move, then means two loops are there, simple logic is there. If you have any doubt, please ask, and I want to discuss this particular question in comment section especially, right? Now let's jump into the next problem, which is total appeal of a string. This was interesting, this was very very interesting. So what we want to do here, okay, let's understand first the problem what they are asking. So appeal, what is appeal? The appeal of a string in a number of distinct character found in the string, right? So for example, if I will say this is your string, so I have to say how many number of distinct characters are there. How many? 3, right? So this is the appeal of any string, number of distinct character. This is the appeal, right? Now what you want to do, you want to find the total of appeal of all its substrings. So this can have like many substrings, right? One possible substring is a, then b itself, b itself, c a, then a b, b b, right? B c. There are a lot of substrings. So in all those substrings, calculate appeal for each and every substring and just add it, and you have to find the total. So now what's happening there, that if you have an string, right, and the brute force, what you can do, you can just calculate all the substrings, right? To calculate all the substring, what you will do, you will implement two for loops, correct, right? But what will happen in this, if you will implement two for loops, the complexity will go for more than n square, right? You have to, for two for loop only, you will take n square, right? So and it's going close to n square. And if it is going close to n square, what's happening, that n value is 10 to the 5, your solution will break. So you cannot calculate all the substring, right? So what you will do, you will actually, I got this idea that why not to calculate every character contribution, right? So for example, if a b b c a is there, okay, let's discuss the optimized solution now. So if a b b c a is there, right, why not to calculate its contribution, this a's contribution in all the substring. So what is its contribution in all the substring from in all the substring which has this a, right? So for example, if I'm starting, this is one substring, right, another substring ab, another substring ABB, another substring ABBC, and another substring ABCA, right? Now you have a question why you are saying this. It can be contribution of this also, right? But I'm saying we have to find first this its contribution. Its contribution is like with this substring, this substring, this substring, this substring, this substring. Let's assume that. I will explain why I'm not taking for this. Now calculate for this also similar way. So how many substrings are there in this particular case? 5. How can you calculate? How, what is the so this is a simple math. I will explain. So for example, if how many possible combination you can select here. So this is here, like you can select only one combination. Here you can select 5. So just multiply 1 into 5. This is a possible substring. So for example, I'll just give you the better example. If you have A, B, C, D, right, and you have to find all the substring which has this B. So how you will do that? You have two choices of the starting point, this one and this one. You have three choices of ending point of your substring, right? This one, this one, this one. So two choices starting, three choices ending. So how many? 2 into 3. The same thing I'm doing here. Get it? Okay. So you will just do mathematically. You have to know the index of this A, right? You will just calculate how many substring which like is using its contribution. This is fine. Now talk about it. Now talk about this A. What's happening here? So it will not have contribution which has already calculated here, right? So in this particular case, this A is not contribute anything. This is duplicate, right? So what you have to do, this A can contribute from this point, because before this A is contributing, correct? So this A only contribute from this point till the last. So for example, if this is a long string B, A, lot of things are there. So this will contribute from here to the last. This will contribute, this A will contribute from here, because this A is already taken its place, right? So you cannot go till here. So this A will contribute from here till last. This A is contributing from here till last. This A is, oh my god, here only A. So from here itself and last. So what we are actually doing, if I will ask you to calculate its contribution, very simple. 1 cross total length. I will ask you its contribution. This is contribution. What you will do? You will ask, what was the location of last day? I will say 0. Oh, you will say then from 0 plus 1. So from 1, I will take the contribution till last, right? So you will need the previous A's index, right? If I will ask you, what is the contribution of this? You will say, what is the previous location of it? This one. From here, it will start till last. So in this way, I will calculate it. And you can clearly see that I can store everyone's index in hash map, correct? So if I will need, when I will come here and going to check its contribution, I will store the previous location of A in hash map. So that's going for O1 query, right? And I am checking for each and every one. So this is 10 to the power 5. So we are solving it in order of n, right? This is fast. So let's jump into the solution and look into the solution. We can understand it better. This is a very small solution and this will help you, right? So what I'm doing here, I'm creating a hash map where I can store character and its index. Now this is a character just looping through the string. Then I'm checking if that our hash, sorry, and it should be a hash map. I wrote the shortcut hash set, just leave it. So HS contains key C or not. If it already contains C, means already one occurrence is there, then you should use this formula. I means its index minus HS get C. What was the previous index? So it was 0. This will give you 0. So I minus 0 into L minus I. So till last L minus I. So this will give you number of substring. This is contributing. If there was no occurrence, like in this case, there was no previous occurrence. So what you will do, I plus 1, so 0 plus 1 cases, right? Into L minus I, same till the last. And then update the occurrence of character. So when you are checking for this, right, now the new update is like you have to update the index, right? Because for the next A, you can contribute from here. So you have to update I. So I updated in HS and then just return the answer. This was a simple solution. And if you have any idea or sorry, any doubt, please ask in the comment section. I will definitely try my best to clarify all the doubts. And in future videos, I will share my previous interview experience, which I was having from last month. right? So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and keep in touch. Yes, bye bye.